gates of battle sing to the clashing of steel, till all the mountains lie broken and bleeding from wounds that no magic can heal. Go, my child, to Skyrim. If I could have your permission to speak with you, Jarl Elisif.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
I just spoke with him, actually. I was hoping that you might allow me to play some music for you today, my Jarl.
Well, if you insist.
Thank you. Alright. Well, if we're gonna do this, may as well do this right. I think I'm going to play one of my own pieces. So that you can see the extent of my talent for what it's worth. How about this one? But buried his thank you very much.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Might I ask, what did you think of my song?
You've done well.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It is an honor to play for you. I understand that you are the High Queen of Skyrim?
Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen.
I see. Perhaps now is not the time to ask more questions on that matter. But I was wondering if I could get your opinion on something. The outfit that I'm wearing today, what do you think of it? Do you like it?
It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent.
Ah, I'm glad that you think so. This was in fact made by Radiant Raiment.
Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon.
Thank you. I'll be sure to let them know. And thank you for the time that you've given me today.
Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Well, that went well. She seemed to like the performance anyway. And what about you? Good day to you.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Interesting. And what is your place in the court, if I might ask?
I'm a Thane. In the future, you may want to gain that information before talking with someone. Risk of looking like an idiot and all that.
Well, excuse me. I'm so sorry that I offended you. So, as a Thane, do all of your fellow Thanes support Elisif?
Oh, most certainly. At least when Elisif herself asks.
Well,
If
naturally.
you're inquiring whether we have concerns about her age and inexperience, let me put it this way. The Thanes have every confidence in General Tullius's leadership.
I see. Good to know. Well, I do apologize for looking like an idiot, as you said.
I must return to the court. They simply can't make do without me.
I'm sure. So that's Eriker. No wonder he needs a mage to protect him. And at the risk of looking like an idiot, are you also a Thane here?
Thane Bryling, at your service.
Ah, Thane... Autumnlaw, what are you doing?
It's been an honor.
I do apologize for my friend here. Autumnlaw, stop it. Thane Bryling, I actually wanted to
I can
speak
always
with you.
find time to share a word with a warrior.
Good grief. Stop pushing. My apologies again. I did want to speak with you, though, because Pactor in Stonehills, I believe it was, asked me to deliver a message to you.
Is everything all right? I've not heard from Sorley or Pactor in some time.
I can assure you that everything is fine, and the shipment that you're expecting will be here soon.
That's good news. I was starting to fear something had happened. You have my thanks.
You're quite
Get back
welcome.
to court business then.
Be quick.
You
I have little patience for
two
mundane concerns.
need to cut it out, especially you. We're at court. We need to behave respectfully. I apologize. Well, come on, you two. It's time to get out of here.
After running from Nightcaller Temple, I wandered Skyrim for years.
Looks like we've still got a fair amount of time in the day. I do think it's past time for some lunch. Just a little something. And a little bit more water. This is a nice garden the Jarl has herself here. Well, we have some time to do some shopping. Or some selling, as the case may be. Let's head back to the market. This must be the Bard's College. Well. Interesting. I certainly want to visit here later, but not today, I think. Let's let word get around a bit first that I played in front of the Jarl and that she was receptive to my song before we come visit her. Visit here, I mean. So, good day.
Good evening. I'm Pantia Atia, the master vocalist.
The master vocalist. It's very nice to meet you. Perhaps we'll speak again at a later time. But for now, it's time to visit the market. Which I think we can go this way to get there. Ah, yes, here we are. Time to offload some of our extraneous belongings that we've picked up along the way. Good day.
Plenty of fresh fish for you.
Oh. You and your daughter were at the execution yesterday, weren't you?
Sorry, yes. It's been hard on her. The girl misses her uncle.
Her uncle?
I've tried to explain that Rogvir did something bad, and that we all have to be accountable for our actions. But the child feels what she will.
That's true. Poor girl. Whatever her uncle did, she doesn't deserve this. So I see you're selling fish here. Where do you catch them?
Down at the docks. There are a few good spots if you can avoid the East Empire Company workers and those red wave thugs.
Good to know. Not really in the market for fish, though. But I will come back if I get a craving.
These are troubled times. Be on your guard out there.
I will. And good day to you.
An apple to keep you healthy? A tomato to keep you strong? Surely you need one or the other.
Do you have trouble getting ripe goods out here?
I have my ways, but it's not easy these days. The Black Blood marauders have been plundering ships off the coast. A lot of people been hurt by their foolishness.
Pirates. Also known as just another form of bandit. Though, in spite of all that, I suppose you must get some interesting people through here.
At times. Jari Ross stopped by the other day, told me to keep an eye out for him. See if any new people arrived in the city.
I've heard that name.
I was a student at the Bard's College.
Well, thank you.
Till my affiliation
Let me
with
take
the
a look at what you have.
I haven't been
See
back
for
to Solitude
yourself.
since.
Let's see. Any ingredients that I might want? No, nothing that I need at the moment. But maybe she'll buy some of my extra. I still have a little bit of saber cat meat left that I don't want. Everything else oh. May as well get rid of those. But most of this I think I'm going to hold on to, as long as it keeps. Thank you and good day.
Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Feeding the pigeons?
You
Or
look
the
like
chickens.
You could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage. or a
Okay.
leek.
Huh. Spiced wine.
Fresh fish.
Good day.
Straight
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you?
The docks? You need something from down there?
Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it.
Well, I'm probably gonna head down there at some point or another. Are you okay? Anyway, it shouldn't be a problem. Though I might not get down there right away.
Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time.
No problem. So, these spices... Is your spiced wine made from some kind of secret recipe?
Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
I see. So, your sales must be good then.
They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year.
The burning of King Olaf?
It's a great big festival put on by the bards every year.
I
They
see.
burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up.
I believe
But with
it.
the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year.
That's a shame. Well, hopefully your sales will be good anyway. I had some of your spiced wine last night, and I have to say it was quite good.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
You said it. Well, let's see. Where to first? Looks like there's a pawn shop.
Keep the cold at
But
bay
I'm
with our
thinking-
spiced wine.
We passed by a blacksmith up there. I might want to talk to him first. And I'm not sure what this is. Another smith? Good afternoon.
Seems there's no end to the needs of the Imperials. But what can I help you with?
So I take it you make armor for the Imperials?
It's almost all I have time for these days. The men training here in Solitude, and the troops out in the field, they all need weapons and armor. But I'm not telling you anything you don't already know.
True. You're pretty dedicated to the Empire, then.
To be honest, no. But High King Torrig supported them. And now, her lady Elisif has thrown in with them. You could say I'm a king's man at heart. I guess that's Jarl's man now. My loyalty lies with Solitude. So, where Jarl Elisif leads, I follow.
That's an honorable attitude to take. So if you follow where Elisif leads, have you considered getting out there and fighting yourself?
I think I would, if it weren't for my son, and my wife.
Ah,
Oh, Sema would have my hide if I even suggested I might step foot on a battlefield. You think stormcloaks and legionnaires are dangerous? Ha!
well, if you don't mind, and if you don't mind my friend here, I'd like to take a look at what you have for sale. And perhaps there's something that I have with me that you might be interested in at the same time.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Well, unfortunately, it seems that much of what I'm selling you're not buying. But perhaps we can do business later. If you'll allow me to use your forge, I could make use of some of your materials. Good day.
Keep safe, and always wear your armor.
Indeed.
You're interested, traveler.
Still got a little bit of time, so let's go check out
Arms
the
and armor, forged by a
pawn
master
shop.
craftsman.
Hopefully, the proprietor here will be more willing to buy what I have. Good day.
Biren said you got here just before the execution. Must have been a lovely first sight.
Birend. Isn't that the person I was just speaking to, the blacksmith?
Baron's my husband. He works the forge up at Castle Dower. I barely see him nowadays, what with him filling orders for the army.
So you must be Sema then. Wait, were you at Rogvir's execution too?
No, that was an ugly affair.
Indeed.
High King Torig's death has turned the whole town on its head. Between you and me, he wasn't even that good a king. All of those rambling speeches about the Empire this and the Empire that.
Well, speeches certainly don't make a king. But... well, today's a day I've had enough of politics, to be honest. I was hoping I might see what you have for sale.
Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
I could sell this extra loot, but... I'm not sure. I thought I heard Arander telling Anamla that he once studied at the Bard's College, so maybe I should give this to him instead. If he's interested anyway. I'll think about it anyway and hold on to it for now. Well, thank you, Sema. It's good to get some of those things off my hands. And good day to you.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
I certainly will. Come on, Arander, let's go. It's starting to get a bit dim, but there should be enough time left to stop by Radiant Raiment and let the two sisters there know that their outfit was a success. So which sister was it I was supposed to talk to again? Good evening.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Actually, I'm here to report on that little task you gave me, and notice the outfit I'm wearing. Elisif loved it, and she wanted me to let you know that she's going to be placing an order soon.
Well, that's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours, and here's something for your trouble.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your patronage.
If I need another outfit, I'll make sure to come here first. Though I think what I've got... well, it's something that could be useful for many different occasions. There's still a little bit of light left. You could run down to the docks now. Get that over with.
Coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
So there's the docks down there. Now, who was it exactly that we needed to speak to?
It's wonderful to be able to sleep soundly, don't you think?
I guess we'll just have to look around until we find somebody who looks likely. Well, looks like that's the East Empire Company warehouse, so perhaps... Hello?
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Okay. So, this seems like where we probably need to go. Ah, hello.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Oh, well, congratulations. I was sent down here actually by Yvette San. She asked me to check on her shipment of spices.
Ah, yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set.
2,000 gold? I don't think Yvette can afford a tariff like that. She can barely afford her stand. Can't you give a little bit of leeway in this situation?
I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine.
Thank you.
Fine. Tell Yvette-san her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
I'll let her know. Well, that wasn't too hard. Good day.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire or something. In the old
If
fort.
I never hear about the Dawn Guard again, it will still be too soon. At least hopefully I've got that orc off my back about it. I swear though, if he follows me to the next city I visit, I can't be held responsible for my actions. Ah, Yvette. I'm glad I caught you before you closed up your stand for the evening.
Spiced wine for you? It's a family recipe.
I might buy a bottle or two. But I wanted to let you know that the East Empire Company is sending up your spices. They're not going to hold up the shipment any longer.
Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate that. I do enjoy your spiced wine. Good evening to you.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Alright. Well, let's head back to the Winking Skeever.
Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
I find the Legate in the back of the common room, and she greets me with a nod when she sees the bottles of spiced wine I carry. We find a table upstairs on the balcony overlooking the rest of the room. I wait for her to speak first. So, you're Rona's kid. You don't look a thing like her. If I wasn't sure before, that confirms it. This is the same Rika my mother knows. Or once knew. I take it my name is what gave me away. I shrug. No one's ever accused me of bearing much resemblance to her. I've always assumed I take after my father more. She takes a moment to look me over before responding, and that confirms my other guess. She knew my father too. Well, I can see his influence, certainly. Then she shakes her head. but no one would guess by looking if they didn't already know. I can't decide whether or not to feel disappointed, but at least this is an opening to find out more. So, you knew my parents from the war? Back where this all started, when we all used to be friends. She leans back and takes a swig from her bottle. I even got along with old Stonefist back then, but I suppose Rona's told you all those stories. Mostly just the ones about Ulfric. I remember Mother mentioning Rika's name once or twice, but almost always in the context of Ulfric's deeds. Ha! Why am I not surprised? Rona used to follow him around like a lost puppy. I struggle and fail to imagine my mother behaving that way, even towards Ulfric Stormcloak. But then again, I've never been able to imagine her having a romance either, and apparently that happened. I can't really blame her for it. Ulfric's the sort who easily inspires... loyalty, I offer. She waves away my suggestion. Devotion. Even back then. She frowns. I suppose Ulfric's why you came here, asking all those questions about the war. His war. Yes. I hesitate to say more. Mother never instructed me to seek out this woman, or to trust her, the way she did with Brunwolf. But she likely didn't realize Rika was stationed in Skyrim at all. It's a bit of a gamble, but I add, she sent me here to help her form a less biased opinion on the war, and the course she should take. If I know Rona, she already knows damned well what the right choice is. She's only putting off the inevitable. Rika pauses. Not that I'm calling your mother a coward, it's just... I remember Brunwolf's words back in Windhelm. It's no easy thing to walk away from what you once loved, or what you once believed about someone. That man has always been Rona's blind spot. She peers into the bottom of her bottle. Empty. I'd buy the next round, but I'm afraid I have to cut the evening short. I was hoping we could talk more. I'm sure we will. Just not tonight. What they don't tell you about war is that many of the real battles take place in meetings, and I've got one in the morning. Rika leaves me less enlightened than I could have hoped, but with the possibility of another meeting and perhaps some answers. I get the distinct impression that she was sizing me up, though not in the way she evaluated me this morning as a potential Legion recruit. I wonder if this was another kind of test for another purpose. And if it was, did I pass or fail?